And we are live. What up, my roadies? Good evening to you. Road Trip Dave is coming at you live from Roadtrip HQ yet again. What up, everybody? Good to have you. Stacy Rogers is already in the house. Big Noah on 5 is here. Voice Ultra Roadie is here. Welcome aboard, Noah. It's Joey's World is also here. Welcome aboard, you guys. Good to have you here. We're going to start clicking on everybody to let everybody know that they are here. If I am actually coming in blurry or choppy, please let me know in the comments. Stacy Rogers is in the house tonight. Welcome aboard, Stacy. Captain Akron 27 is here. Welcome aboard, Captain Akron. Justin Stevenson, a longtime fan. Welcome aboard, Justin. Good to have you guys here. Well, guess what, guys? We're here for something, you know, kind of simple, kind of cool. And if you will permit me, I'm actually going to monitor how my live stream is doing right now, if it's choppy. So hopefully it'll be all right. Avery, the Cuban American. Hola, and welcome aboard, my man. Good to have you here tonight. Awesome. According to Jim, blessings. Welcome aboard, Jim. Good to have you here on the night as well, sir. Awesome. True Sky Route 231, Dan the man from Colorado. Hey, man, what's going on? What is going on? Good to have you guys here. So, guys, let me know. Please let me know if I am coming in choppy at all. My worry was that I was going to be choppy, and because I'm using StreamYard again. So hopefully I sound a bit like a robot, Dave, and you're not in sync. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. So let's see here. I'm looking at where I am right now, and let's see how I sound. So yeah, I'm definitely not in sync. You're right, Avery. Chaotic Home, thank you. Welcome aboard. Happy Father's Day tomorrow. So for all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day to all of you guys. Good to have you guys on board. Real choppy, afraid. All right, so I'm actually going to we're going to do this the crummy way. I'm going to get to another place closer to the Wi-Fi and see if that works. This is another reason why I hate StreamYard, guys. I hate it. It's has not been cooperating with me, and I'm hoping that I'll be able to get something going here. So let me. I got a better idea. Come along with me. Come along. Let's see if that works. So really now, so is it choppy even now? I'm hoping that it's not, because I did eliminate one particular thing that was becoming an issue. So let me let's see how we go on now. Phantasmic Chronicles is here. Tony, are you here? I must have missed you. I want to make sure that I missed you. Phantasmic Chronicles, if you're in the house, welcome aboard. Getting a lot of static on the audio. All right, Stacy, very good. Audio is choppy. All right. Let's see here. And right now I've got our special guest waiting in the background. He's like, yeah, I've dealt with this. How about now, guys? How about now? How's my audio? Let's see. Audio is still acting up. Okay. So now I just, you just got here. Well, you know, what's interesting, Tony, is that Noah knew you were here before you knew you were. Justin Stevenson, thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Carlos, this is what freak is in the house. Welcome aboard, Carlos. This is not how I wanted to start it off, but this is how it's going to have to be, because I'm trying to iron out the words and mouth not matching at all. Okay, all right. So that's fine. Let's see here. Audio sounds crackling and sync not match. Wow. This is absolutely messed up. Timothy Rainwater is in the house. Welcome aboard, Timothy. Completely out of sync. Audio and video do not match. All right, Stacy. Thank you. All right, so try this. We're going to try this now. And if it works, it works. If not, it's there's nothing I can do about it. I'm on my son's Chromebook, ladies and gentlemen, and I would have to give you a long, detailed explanation as to why that's going. And that's the thing, Dan. Ethernet cable will not connect. On a Chromebook. So right now I decided I'm just going to go ahead and sit right in front of the router. Maybe that'll work. Let's see here. I'm trying to get a little bit more light. I know that will probably help. Our theme life is here. Welcome aboard. Long time partners in crime. Welcome aboard, you guys. Let's see. All right, I'm going to do this. Welcome to the cluster, the worst produced show in our community on the internet. Just saying. All right, so I'm going to do this. See if this works. You guys get to see how I get, instead of getting stressed out about the lack of production quality, I'm going to embrace it. This is a little better. Okay, Dan, that's probably because I'm literally right next to the router. I'm right next to it. So let's do this. And all right, so tell me, guys, how is that? Now I'm gonna take my headphones off and see how that works. So, guys, tell me how that works. Is that audio better or worse? Mike Wheeler is in the house. Welcome aboard, Mike. Good to have you here. So, our theme life is one of my long time partners in crime. Make sure you check them out and subscribe to them if you haven't done so yet. Good to see you guys. Good to see you guys. Kay Atwood is in the house. Kay, welcome aboard. So Kay is right there. There we go. Donna Anderson Fallen is here. Welcome aboard, Donna. She's one of my Instagram fans. So AJ still choppy. All right, still out of sync. Gotcha. Okay, so this is the joy of dealing with StreamYard. I am so over StreamYard. All right. Well, let me get set up here, guys, and let me change this all together. And again, the worst produced show on the internet. You're welcome. All right. Let's see here. I had a whole setup to go, and it doesn't work. All right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing great because my internet's not. All right, here we go. I'm going to try this, and maybe this will actually do better. Let's see here. Let's see here. Trying to get everybody in sync. Awesome. Mike Wheeler, Don Anderson, everybody saying hello to each other. Awesome. Welcome aboard, you guys. Welcome. Let's see here. I'm going to do one thing and ask my guests how I'm doing. How's the audio now? Oh, sad. So guys, we got 13 people watching. So if you guys have not done it yet, please make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video and subscribe to my channel as well. And you don't have to support me on PayPal, but that's down below. You can also please subscribe to all of my partners in crime, and including our theme life, including this next guest that's coming. And also, not last but not least, we also have www.thelifeplace.com. That's where you can find all of family-friendly live streamers that you would ever want to watch. We have over 100 people in the live place now. It's a great community. It's better, but still not in sync. Okay, Donna. Dave, after you bring AJ and screen, take yourself out and put yourself back in. Okay, Stacy, that's exactly what I'm going to do. That's exactly what I'm going to do. And Mike Wheeler, you just hit the nail on the head, my brother. Everybody make sure you chokeslam the like button. Indeed. It's like watching Tony, that was great, dude. That was absolutely great. It's like watching an English dubbed kung fu movie. That's awesome. That's all. Hey, that is why I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you guys to see the chaos of live streaming. All right, that was the longest intro I've ever had. Here it is, 10 minutes, and my guest is still waiting. So the reason why we're here, guys, the reason why we're here tonight is because I have another partner in crime. And he's also an Ultra Roadie. You guys know him as the Kingdom Times. I know him as AJ. But then again, a lot of you guys do too. And without further ado, AJ is in the house. Welcome aboard, AJ.
Thank you.
Good to have you here, man.
Thank you very much. I'm not sure if I'm out of sync or not for you guys, but hopefully this all works out. But thank you again for having me on, Dave.
Absolutely, absolutely. Well, hey, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna recommend what Stacy did. I'm gonna take myself out.
This is actually working. You're in sync now.
I'm in sync.
Yes, you're in sync
this
now.
This is crazy, man.
You're in sync now.
This is crazy. Donna Jaworski is in the house. Donna, welcome aboard. Good to have you here. Oh man, this is great. Yeah, guys, AJ, the Kingdom Times. We haven't seen AJ. We haven't seen you in quite some time. Can you tell us where you've been? Where are you going? What what are any future plans coming up? What's going on with you?
So you are right. I haven't been around much, and I do apologize for that. I understand that. I haven't put up a live stream or a video. I actually put up a video the other day. That was my first one in like months, which was insane. But I said to myself before I put out that last video, I'm gonna try and get back into it. And I took a long break. Initially I wanted to take a short break. And then it turned out to be a long break. I'm going to be honest, I was lazy, but I'm going to try and get back into it. I'm going to start doing these quizzes that I've done on my last video. I did a quiz on, differences between a real country and the Epcot pavilions. That was fun. So I'm going to start doing more like Disney-related quizzes. And now that this whole pandemic is happening, and by the way, I hope everybody's staying safe out there. Now that I'm also on summer vacation for school, this gives me the opportunity to do a lot more stuff on the channel. So I'm going to really try my best to, put some more content out there.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Let's see. I guess it's there. How am I doing now? Is it still lagging?
You're good.
I'm good. All right. Sweet. Excellent. Finally. I guess all it took was just having you as a guest on from the beginning, right? That's what I should have done.
Yeah, that was really weird. You would think that when you have me on, it would lag the most.
I know, right? Well, here's the thing. I'm getting premium internet. We haven't set it up yet, but that is going to be coming up here, and hopefully we won't have this issue again. So I do apologize. I do apologize for the craziness. So I got to say hello to a few more people. Boyce B is in the house. What's up, Dave, from beautiful Dreer Island State Park on Lake Murray? Awesome, Boyce. Great place to be. That's a beautiful park. Alyssa Stenberg is in the house. Welcome aboard, Alyssa. It's like I'm losing track of all the comments. So I'm Timothy and everybody else. Just say hello to each other, and I'll just use your comment to follow. Oh, yeah. So here we go. Oh, dude. Really? Man, our theme life. Thank you so much, man. $4.99 super chat, Dave. We're so blessed to have you as part of this community, as a partner channel. Love your dedication and enthusiasm. Keep it up. Roadie for life. I do appreciate that, man. I do appreciate that so much. Jen and Mike, y'all are just incredible people. And I'm hoping that eventually we can meet I actually went by Carowinds today to see how it was going, and it's still closed. Still closed. But, hopefully we'll be able to maybe meet up doing that. Jacob Trigger is in the house. Hey, Dave, how are you? North Carolina Great Wolf Lodge is still closed until July 8th now. Yes. Great Wolf Lodge is not in effect open just yet. But again, Our Theme Life, partner channels, partners in crime. And thank you for the super chat, guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are absolutely awesome. Let's see here for Technical Chronicles. Dave, we would have stayed for 2 more hours while you worked through the kinks. Tony, I really appreciate that. That's sweet of you to say. Sweet of you to say. So, AJ, now when you were doing that, when I asked you to do this list, I know I didn't give you that much time. But did you go back into the far recesses of Disney past, or did you just kind of go with what your gut was, like right off the bat?
Mainly off my gut. Like you said, I pretty much had today to make the list. So,
you're welcome.
Thank you. But yes, I did go with my gut. And I think my list will actually surprise a lot of people because this really isn't just movies for Disney songs or Disney-related music. This is also parks, and spoiler alert, I do have a lot of parks music on my list.
Yeah. All right. I'll tell you this: there are some parks on mine, but there's too many classics.
Yes.
That when I practically grew up on. Like I tell people this story before. I don't know if you've ever known this. My first Disney movie in a movie theater was Song of the South, believe it or not.
Wow.
Yeah, they did it was a first grade school trip to a movie theater, and they played a matinee, and it was Song of the South.
Nice.
Yeah, it was. Spoiler alert, that's in the list.
Mm-hmm. So I'm assuming you have a pretty special connection with a certain ride. In a way.
Not really, not at all.
Oh, really?
No.
I would have thought that.
No, not at all.
By the way, we don't know each other's list, so I'm just making a guess.
We're making some very good educated guesses.
Mm-hmm.
Very good educated guesses. No, I love it. So I'll tell you what, without further ado, let's start it off, man. Top 10 of our favorite Disney songs, parks, or movies. And again, we don't know each other's list. It's going to be interesting to see if our lists coincide or not. So, and before we get started, guys, there's 19 people watching. Make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And make sure you subscribe to this awesome guy right here, the Kingdom Times. AJ, and I have to say this: your partner channel name is stupendous. I absolutely love it. I mean, it's like nobody's taken that name before. That's like great. So, yeah. But make sure you subscribe to this. He's a partner channel and an Ultra Roadie. You got it. He's already made awesome videos. And AJ, when you come back, I'm looking forward to seeing what you got, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So, AJ, count it off, man. Now I'm going to write down your choices because I've been doing that with Vibree Project and Resort TV One, and Dreamers Empire, and there's a reason for this. I'm going to be doing a lot of partner compilation, like bringing that back, to say, has your list changed? Have you grown? Or I'm just going. I was telling Josh and Jenna this when I did Resort TV One's list. I said, actually, I'm doing this for a profile list. I'm just going to basically create personality profiles. No, I'm just kidding. All right, but enough of my yapping. What is start it off number 10? What is number 10 for you?
So my number 10 is from a Disney classic movie, and the song is, I'm sure everybody wants to sing this because it's very catchy, Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from Mary Poppins.
Outstanding. Now, I mean, that is. Now, here's the thing. I am going Part of my deal tonight was I was going to try to integrate some music with this. So let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. So you said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Try typing that.
Yeah, here we go. Of course, it doesn't cut. It comes up as karaoke. I love that. I absolutely love that. Let's hear it. Califragilistic. Here we go. Video lyrics. All right, so here we go. See we. Hold on. All right, that's great. I don't want to get hit with copyright. But again, the Sherman Brothers, they really did an amazing job writing that song. Oh, God, Mike Wheeler, that gummit, dude. Thank you so much, man. $4.99 super chat. Dave, no matter what, us will always be here for you, no matter what. Mike, I appreciate that, brother. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Very true, very true.
So let me ask you this. Were there any other Mary Poppins songs that got cut out because of this one?
There was actually one that I was thinking about, but I wasn't really going to be on my top 10. I was thinking about Spoonful of Sugar.
Yeah, and I think that's the one that a lot of parents, especially, can relate to. They really like that one because I've actually used that to justify like taking medicine or eating vegetables or something like that. So Rachel loves Disney. Welcome aboard. She's in the house tonight. Awesome. That's right. Hashtag roadie for life. That's right, man. Now, have you seen Mary Poppins a bunch of times?
I have seen it a lot of times.
Awesome. Is that one of your, would you call that one of your top 10 favorite movies?
Probably not, but it is definitely a very, very good movie.
Yeah.
Definitely Disney classic, can't beat that.
Nope.
Awesome movie.
Nope.
I think the combination of Dick Van Dyke and Julie Andrews was just awesome. They're
absolutely. The chemistry between them was just literally it's something like lightning in a bottle, right? I mean, you can't get that. You can't get that just right off the bat. That was just it was just boom,
Right.
You just can't beat that. Scott Shearer, welcome aboard, my man. Good to have you here tonight. So my number 10, if I can get it played on here, is it's a classic too, AJ. It is a classic too. But let's see. I'm going to play it, and I'm going to see if anybody knows which one this is. Okay, so here we go. Let's see if this will show up.
All the flapping fish and the girls I love. Nights like this with the moon above. A whale of a tale and it's all true. I swear by my dad.
You know where that's from?
I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've heard that.
Whale of a Tale from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea.
That is actually a movie I've never seen. I've been meaning to see it. I'm serious. That is one of the very, very, very few Disney movies I have not seen.
Oh man, you got to see it. You absolutely have to see.
I've been meaning to. I've been meaning to. I have to very soon. But of course, that's one of the very few movies I've never seen.
Yeah. Well, hey, it is a classic. It is an absolute classic. So Martine Watts is here. Welcome aboard, Martine Watts. It's an absolute fave. Hey, of course, it is an absolute classic. Callie Beachhome Cole is in the house. Welcome aboard, Callie. So yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Oh, we got Emily, LSU mom, is in the house. Welcome on board. Yes. Dude, look at this. Avery, the Cuban American, on the spot with the lyrics, my man. That's right. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea was one of my first action movies. I mean, I saw it when I was young. I saw it on VHS. But the thing that killed me was the lyrics to that song were hilarious. I mean, they're not exactly politically correct. but it was. I mean, the concept of that song, it just, I can listen to it over and over and over again. It's a song that I will never tire of hearing from an absolute amazing movie. Tisser Mink is also in the house. Welcome aboard, Tisser Mink. But yeah, 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's number 10, as they say in French. If I want to go to French, do I want to do French language or is it des? We'll do des for Spanish. There you go.
Yes. Yeah.
All right. So, all right, I got to write down. I was like trying to write down your spot. And I didn't get to it. So here you go. Supercalifragilistic. I'm not going to write it down.
Yeah.
I'm just going to say Mary Poppins Super.
Super.
Yeah. All right. So number 9. What do you got for number 9?
So for 9, I have another movie, and this one is Be Prepared from The Lion King.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go there. Be prepared. Yeah, that's great.
Love that song. It is so intense, and it just makes your heart race. I love it.
Yep. Here we go. See if I can get it on here. Oh. That's a great song. The actual, what I really like about the song too is that it actually provides the actual villain. I mean, it declares Scar the ultimate villain, right? It's like overtaking a kingdom. He's grouping up with these hyenas, and they absolutely stink. And the video of the actual in the movie with the art, the artistry and all that with the scene. Great choice, man. That's a great choice.
And if anybody has went to see Festival of the Lion King and Animal Kingdom, when they play that song and they have, the guy singing and the fire going, it gives you absolute chills. It is awesome.
Absolute chills. So Tisser Mink, we've only got the 9, and it's technically just AJ's 9, not mine. So there you go, Avery. I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I've given my dues. That's awesome. So Shelly Starwalker is in the house. Shelly, Starwalker, welcome on board. You got Rebecca in the house as well. Hello, welcome aboard. Welcome to RTD Live, and we and this is always happens, AJ. I'm always talking with my partner channels. I don't even get halfway done, at 9:30. We're just starting off. We're just starting off. It's what can you do? What can you do, right?
It isn't a live stream without technical difficulties.
Well, it's also the fact too that the gift of gab is sometimes I prolong the live stream longer than I should. So AJC Magic Amy is in the house as well. There she. Oh, I missed it. Where is she? There she is. Amy. AJC Magic TV is in the house. Awesome. Man, we got a lot of people coming on board tonight. We got Epcot Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Welcome aboard, my brother. Man, this is so cool. We got 25 people watching. Guys, if you're just coming on, make sure you chokeslam the like button for this video. Also, check out Two Real Geeks is in the house. Guys, make sure you subscribe to Two Real Geeks. They've been a big supporter of my channel. I really do. They're great friends. Guys, subscribe to them. They actually have great content. They've actually been to a few amusement parks just recently since everything's opened back up. So definitely check their stuff out. Absolutely. All right. So number 9 for me. Well, here's the thing about this number 9. I'm going to go ahead and go back to another classic. I mean, that's unfortunately, I am a sap for classics. I can't help myself. But this one has a lot of sentimental value because even when I was a kid, I actually understood the sentiment behind the song. Like it was just something that I love the message of it because it's about family. I mean, the movie Let's go fly a kite.
Very good.
And Mary Poppins. I absolutely love that. And this is just kind of messed up, right? Like I said, I'm a stat. Even now, after I've watched the movie, when I've watched the movie and you see what Mr. Banks goes through, you see how Mary Poppins helps grow and mold him. I still shed a tear at the end when I hear this song. And when he's flying the kite with his kids, I love that song. It's a absolute classic. Yep, that's right. Big Minnow Mountain 5. Let's go fly a kite, my man. Wrong one. The thing about StreamYard too is that the comments fly by. Says Michelle the Quilter is in the house. Love that song. Thank you, man. Absolutely love that. Yay, Two Real Geeks. If copyright comes, the only way I see to avoid that is play about 10 seconds and then that's it. Donna Anderson Foley, my Insti fan. Not heard that song in so long. It is a classic. It's an absolute classic. Thomas is in the house. Welcome aboard, Thomas. So yeah, that is my okay, yeah, and Avery. We gotta get Avery's lyrics. Let's go fly a kite. Send it up through the atmosphere, up where the air is clear. And again, another Sherman Brothers classic. And by the way, I want to give a shout out to More Sunshine, Please. Jim, you were the inspiration for this topic tonight. I appreciate it, man. You inspired me. So, guys, when you're out there streaming, and you will inspire other streamers, believe it or not. You'll help them with topics. You'll help them figure out like what they want to talk about. So yeah. Yep. So, all right. So, number 8, my man. Number 8.
So, actually, before we move on to 8, I just want to mention how we already have 2 songs from Mary Poppins, which can just show you how great of a movie that is filled with songs. It is a great movie with all those songs.
Absolutely. It just shows you how timeless Mary Poppins truly is. Mary Poppins is, like I say, when I talk about classics, when you talk about like Gone with the Wind, you talk about Casablanca, Mary Poppins is in that realm. They are absolutely that classic, that necessary. And Thomas, I've actually seen some of the documentary on the Sherman Brothers. But I think that's a great reference to go to. If you guys are fans of the Sherman Brothers music, definitely go to Disney Plus if you're streaming and check them out. Inspire away, guys. I know that's right, Danny. That's exactly right. All right, brother.
All right.
You are up for 8.
Yep. So number 8 is my first park-related music.
Very good.
And this is going to be the Space Mountain theme you hear in the queue.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh, man, I should have done that one.
That is, when you think of like going back to Disney, specifically the Magic Kingdom, about like what you hear. A lot of, I've heard a lot of people say that Space Mountain queue music, and I absolutely love Space Mountain, so it definitely is a great, thing to listen to going through the queue.
This is it right here. Talk about this. Yep. What amazes me? Oh, look at that, Epcot Bob. Is Mary Poppins better than RoboCop? Yes, Avery. Actually, Avery, you nailed it. The Star Tunnel. I love going through there and hearing that music. It just takes me back when I was first. The Space Mountain was my first roller coaster when I was a kid, and the fact that they kept that music pretty much the same. As I remember it, it brings me back to when I was a kid, and that's what makes it truly. I mean, that's what makes Disney World, right? It makes it a way for you to be in touch with yourself as a kid, and then bring that to your kids. I absolutely love that.
Exactly.
Awesome, man. That's good. Good choice, man. I thought about doing that one. I really did, and I guess I was aiming more towards songs with lyrics. But that's
Right.
still. I mean, I kicked myself because I didn't choose it.
Mm-hmm.
Dreamers Empire is in the hizzy. Dean, welcome aboard, my man, guys. Dreamers Empire is also the Live Place YouTube channel. Make sure you subscribe to Dreamers Empire and the Live Place YouTube channel. Dean is what I would call he's our agent. Here's our Live Place guru.
Everybody's agent.
Yes, right. He is the Live Place. He is a Live Place CEO. I mean, he's the guy that holds us all together. Exactly. Oh, look up the third loop. Epcot Bob was telling me to look at this Space Mountain third Q loop. Let's see if I do that. All right, let me look that up. So AJ, so how many times have you ridden Space Mountain? Have you lost count?
Oh my God. I've been going to Disney. Actually, I've been going to Disney 10 years in a row. This is the first year we're not going because of the pandemic. And every single year I've been on Space Mountain, and I cannot count how many times I've been on it.
Yep. Hey, can you hear it?
I think I've heard that one.
That's the third Q loop. That's the third Q loop. So there we go. Michelle had to leave for a few minutes. Hello, everyone. Michelle the Quilter, welcome back. So that is a great one, AJ. So here's the thing, like Space Mountain, when I first rode it, the first words out of my mouth, get this, when I got off, my parents said, I said, this ride is despicable.
Really?
It was, I guess as a kid, I wasn't used to that, right? I wasn't.
It's very scary for kids. Like when it's like one of your first rides, it's very scary. You're in the dark. You don't know where you're going. It's intense. It's definitely not a first ride for little kids. But once you get older, you start to appreciate it and how great of a ride it is.
Yep, exactly. It was after the first time I rode it, I said it was despicable, but then like the next day we came back to Magic Kingdom and I wanted to ride it again. I mean, I was like, I want to ride it again. It's like maybe I was a glutton for punishment.
I'm sorry?
Maybe I was a glutton for punishment. Oh, by the way, guys, here is the mug, hashtag mug of the 2 weeks in honor of SeaWorld opening this past week. Nice. I got my SeaWorld Orlando. It's got Orlando there on the inner part. Yeah. So this is the mug. I don't know if you had a mug, AJ, but since you're not at your house.
Yeah, I don't. Unfortunately, I don't have a drink right now either. But I'll give you another one. Cheers.
Exactly. Now, Dreamers Empire. My two oldest rode it at ages 6 and 7. Loved it. Yeah. See, Dean, I was 7. I think I was 7 when I first rode it, and I couldn't handle it. It was a different experience for me when I first rode it. And then once you get back to 50, the first words out of your mouth of Space Mountain is, "Oh, my back." That's great. So the third Q loop is probably my favorite out of Space Mountain. The spacing of the spaciness of it fits very well. Absolutely. And Shelley Starwalker, that song sounds like what NASA plays on their channel. you would think, Shelley, but I never hear it. It's just when you go to NASA's channel, it's just silence. I'm like, look, I know that there's no sound in space, but come on, throw us a bone here. Yes, Noah, I would agree. SeaWorld has been a rough week since a week ago. Yes, absolutely. All right, so I'm not even going to introduce this one, but what I will say with this is that the bottom line is, when you know this, you know exactly what I'm aiming at, and you already guessed it earlier, AJ. You actually guessed it earlier. Oh yeah, here it is. For Song of the South and Splash Mountain as well. So I actually combine both park and movie. I've crossed the streams. Yeah, Zippity Doo Dah Day is one of my favorite songs. Even if it has a lot of energy, and the other thing is, it also it will make you feel good no matter how bad you feel. I've had like down days, and when I would just go to YouTube and I would just play the video right from Song of the South and just hear the song, I'm just like a smile gets on my face every time. I mean, and that's of course not even saying anything about Splash Mountain. I mean, when I'm on Splash Mountain, I mean I'm on cloud 9.
You're like dancing on Splash Mountain.
Oh yeah, dude. Oh yeah, I'm just going. I was like, it's like, dude, this is my laughing place. What are you talking about? That's awesome. All right. So we got number 8 down, and we're making some progress. Some progress. All right, so we are down to numero 7. So AJ, what you got, man?
So I have another Disney classic, and this is one that I really love. It is "Be Our Guest" from Beauty and the Beast.
Dude, on your number 7. Number 7.
No, I was definitely debating going much higher, but
well, here's the thing. Here we go. There it is, right there.
No one's gloomy or complaining.
While the teacher is entertaining, I do tricks like fellow candlesticks. The lyrics are just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. But that is an absolute classic. So with that movie, how old were you when Beauty and the Beast came out? Or were you
when I first watched it?
Yeah, we first watched it.
I don't know, honestly. I definitely when I was very young. I mean, I don't know. I would say definitely around the maybe 1 to 5 range, something like that. I don't know, something like that. But,
yeah.
But yeah, you know what's actually funny? When I'm at the dinner table, I actually sing that to my song as if somebody's gonna serve me like that. It's funny.
Where's my gray stuff?
Seriously?
Where's my gray stuff?
Where is my gray stuff? Why aren't my dishes singing to me?
Yeah. I want my beer mugs to sing to
Exactly.
me.
Who doesn't want that?
Yeah. I love that song, part of the top 5 of Noah's. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Mike said he'll be right back. All right, Mike, we will be here for you. Ready, and waiting. Ready and waiting. I sound like Elmer Fudd there. All right. So that was number 6. Number 7 for you. Okay, so number 7 for me. Oh man, it's this one. This one is it's easy. It's I don't know. I know it's a popular one. It's a very popular one, but I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. I mean, you just can't go wrong with this. Watch this. Not somebody else's lake. You dream about going up there.
But that is a big mistake.
Exactly. Under the sea, baby. Oh. Did I mention that this also counts as a park song and movie song? So again, for park and movie song for number 7 for me is Under the Sea.
Of course.
You know, the funny thing about that movie is Ariel is the first cartoon crush I ever had. So you know, she's absolutely beautiful. She sings wonderful. But what I love about that movie and the music was it was very classic, but it also combined like the Caribbean flavor. You know,
Yes, yeah.
absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. You know what? I forgot that somebody came in the house earlier, and I have not mentioned her yet. T-Town Ellen is in the house. Welcome aboard, Mary. Good to have you here tonight as well. Also, it's Epcot Bob. I have met Road Trip Dave in person. I have met AJ in person. I am not. Stop it, Bob. Stop it. You are more than worthy, my man. You are awesome.
I think Epcot Bob will appreciate my shirt right here. Yeah. Got it.
That is worthy, right? That is worthy right there.
Yes.
So, Martine Watts, you watched this in high school in German class. How about that? That's awesome. That is awesome. But yeah, number 7. I wanted to rank it higher, but here's the thing. I'm a sap, like I said. So there's a little sentiment. There's a lot of sentiment when I start itching into the top 5. So you'll see that here in just a second. So that was awesome. We are on number 7. So now number 6. Yep. AJ, what we got, man? What we got?
All right. My number 6, another Disney classic. And this is going to be Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Oh, dude. Yes. Friend Like Me from Aladdin. Yep. That is, dude. Yeah, I'm trying to get it right here. Yeah, we got to go with this one. That's a classic. Absolutely classic. You know, the funny thing about Robin Williams is when he did this, I don't think they realized how classic it would be. And I always, like 231, if he's still on, Dan and I actually came up with this term. We call it classicity. It's when a movie achieves that, you know it. You know it instantaneously. You know that it will pass through generations and people will watch it over and over. And again, part of what makes people watch it is the music. The music is it's timeless. It's timeless. So Epcot Bob did like your shirt, by the way.
I told you.
Look at this, man. Hey, you see this, AJ? People are missing you, man. Look at this. It's Joey's World. It's so nice to see you. That's awesome. That's awesome. So I can understand that. Now, so that's from let's see, Friend Like Me from Aladdin. Now, Friend Like Me.
I'm gonna also add the Robin Williams, amazing. He did a great job on this. Rest in peace to him. He's dearly missed. But I have to say, and with Will Smith, who did it, I actually thought he did a pretty good job doing that song. It's definitely not Robin Williams, no way, but still, I think he did a pretty good job with it.
I have not seen that version of that movie yet. I've got to. I got Disney Plus, so I know.
It's actually pretty good. It's actually one of the, in my opinion, I think it's definitely one of the better, remakes, live actions. I think it's definitely one of the better ones. Yep.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, that was right. That was right. Dan, thank you for reminding me. Okay, so we came up with 2 terms: classicity and DV doable. DV doable meant, now see, this is back. See, AJ, now this kind of shows how much relics we were in the late 90s and the early 2000s. If a movie was reached a classicity that was high enough and was also DV doable, that means I would definitely be adding that to my DVD list. Like that's a definite buy. And I have to say, there's not a lot of movies lately that I've been feeling that way about, but like Aladdin, Little Mermaid, Lion King, Beauty and the Beast, all of them were right that way. Martin Watts, he agreed to do the movie only if they did not use the genie as a way to make money with figures and stuffed animals. Interesting, Martin. Interesting. So there we go. Here is Avery. Mr. Aladdin, sir, what will your pleasure be? I love that. And that's the other thing, too, is that when Robin Williams was doing this, he carried over a ton of characters. I mean, it's just like every other stanza, there was another character that he was in it that he was putting into it.
Robin Williams was definitely, I would say, one of the best actors in movie history, like in cinema history, like seriously, he was definitely one of like the best actors ever. He was awesome.
Yep. So right here, like Donna Fallen, Will Smith was a great genie. Will Smith carried over the core parts of the character pretty well. I mean, that's awesome. That's awesome. T-Town Mary Ellen, agree with you, man. Epcot Bob as well. So I mean, I am missing out on a good remake. I definitely got to check that out.
It really is a good movie. It's definitely good. They did a good job.
Awesome. Scuba Cat 3 is in the hizzy tonight. Yes, I am in the house, but so is this right here, the Kingdom Times. Guys, I'm going to reiterate again. This guy is an Ultra Roadie and partner channel. He's the only one that has fit that character, that fit that description. He is I almost want to call him the Mega Roadie. But, you know, maybe I should use that term from now on. The Mega Roadie.
But which one's higher, Ultra or Mega?
Yeah, Mega is kind of like I don't know, like Megatron. So I'm thinking of like super bad, super awesome. I don't know.
But then when you think of Avengers, you think of Ultron.
True, but he's dead.
That is true.
Spoiler alert. That's awesome. Okay, Atwood, no one can replace Robin Williams, but I have to say Will Smith did a great job. Okay, well, AJ, hey, you got witnesses, my brother. You got witnesses attesting to this. So I will now, for certain, I will have to watch this.
Yeah, and I think the reason why this is the case is because, you know, Will Smith didn't attempt a Robin Williams in the movies. Like, he didn't attempt a Robin Williams. It was kind of like him being himself in a way, but also playing the genie, which is why I think he did a great job. He didn't copy Robin Williams or anything like that.
That's true.
You'll see when you watch it.
Okay. All right. Definitely. It's like truly.
Yeah.
I came up with that just right off the bat. I was like, that's. So technically, could you say Megatron is dead? I was like, I don't think he's dead though in the latest Transformers.
I don't think I've seen the latest. I don't think I've seen the latest Transformers.
I think he's still alive. He's been resurrected like 3 times, I think.
Probably.
Oh, well, hey, so I guess we need to get to my number 6. Maybe sometime. It's all good. It's all good. So, okay, now with this one, okay, there is no doubt that I know people are going to love this one, and this one is strictly a park one.
Oh,
and there's a certain person who actually will love it because of the park that it's in. So I've probably already given too much away. And here we go. Let's see if this shows up here. Here we go. Let's see if this shows up here. This one is like the one I grew up with in the 80s. So there's a lot of again sentiment behind it, but in my opinion, there should be no doubt that
Is at the heart of all creation. Of everything that's
oh yeah, it's a
the better one too.
Oh, of course, the original, the better, only good one.
Yeah.
Journey into Imagination, the Imagination song. To me, it was inspiring. It was catchy, and one of the other things that I loved about it was it was again I'm going back to classicity.
Right.
That is a classic song. You could bring that song back. As a matter of fact, the current version of Journey into Imagination did that exact thing. They brought the song back.
Yeah.
Because they knew that song was an amazing song, and to take it out or to subvert it like they did, it was just uncalled for. So,
I am very unfortunate that I wasn't around yet to see the original Journey into Imagination, and I hear everybody always talk about how it was the best one. It was, everybody's favorite ride. It was, amazing. And I I've never seen it, and so I can't say that it's my favorite because I've never experienced it, and I'm very upset that I didn't. But I actually kind of like the current one because it's a catchy tune, and the original one has the same soundtrack, but like I've never experienced the original, and I'm very upset about that.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I think what's going to end up is Hyper said to be higher than Mega and Ultra. Well, there you go. Hyper Roadie. That just sounds like a roadie, like he's gone berserk. That's good, Bob. That's good. I'll say this: the fact that the current one is better than the one that they had in between both.
Oh yeah, I heard that one was awful. I heard that.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, it was like barely even a noticeable tip of the hat to that song. Right?
I've heard there wasn't like any Figment in the one in between. There was like nothing, that had Figment in it, and that's why people hated it.
Yeah. There was no Figment. There was no part of that Dream Finder and Figment chemistry, right? So when they put it together, I mean, it was different, right? It was interesting. You know what? And I'll be totally honest with you. I think that what they could have done with the old Communicore area in Epcot is put in that ride, make it like some sort of like, hey, here's a experience for your senses, right? For your mind, for your smells, for all. I think that would have been a great additional dark ride, and then keep the original Journey into Imagination. Just my opinion, but yeah, that song is still a classic. They brought it back even when they took it out. So yeah, that's my number 6. I wanted to make it in my top 5, but the problem was, man, the top 5 are pretty quintessential. So here we go. So here we are. We are almost an hour into this live stream, and we're halfway done. So yeah. AJ, I told you, man, be prepared. It's like a marathon. So here we go. Oh, Thomas had an interesting quote here. There's a nod to the original ride. Yes. That's exactly right. There's an office door with Dean Finder on it. Right, but see, Thomas, here's the thing. Dean Finder is, it's a reference, but considering how classic it was, it needs to be like genuinely in your face. Like it should have said Dr. It should have said Dr. Frank Dreamfinder, something like that. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, well, here we go, man. Cinco. We're on Cinco. So what is your Cinco favorite top 10 Disney song?
All right. So this is part of a movie, but you will also hear a bit of this in the old Wishes show, and as well as Happily After. And this is I Can Go the Distance from Hercules.
Hercules, yes. That is a great song. You know what surprised me about it is what surprised me about it is that it actually, when it first came out, I didn't know that it was going to actually be a classic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's here, right here. Can you hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's a very inspiring song.
Very much so. Very much so. I think when the movie first came out, because the movie didn't do as well, and it was like, after you had Hunchback of Notre Dame and Mulan, which in my opinion were kind of setbacks, just my opinion. But when Hercules came out, I could tell that it was like you said, far more inspirational.
Yeah.
And so when they brought that song out, and I saw how popular it was, I was like, oh wow, that's a good tune. I was like, that's very much very much a like you said, an inspirational tune. It's like it gets your fire going, right? It gets you going. So there's one little spark of inspiration. And then right there it is. I'll be there someday. I can go the distance. Yep. Avery, you are the lyric king, my man. Oh, there you go. There. Want to buy a sundial? That's awesome. Great reference, Thomas. Great reference.
And you know that this song is so popular because, you know, they've used it in the past to firework shows for Magic Kingdom. It's that popular.
Yep. Well, and this is another thing that's interesting too. It was not only popular on secular chart, it actually was on. You would actually hear it on Christian radio. You would actually hear
really?
It. Yeah, because I mean, it's inspiring even in that message as well in terms of what people are dealing with, as Christians. So I mean, yeah, it was. I mean, I agree with you. I think it didn't make my top 5, and I think that's probably because, like I said, I had sentiment over over a few other things, but that's a legit number 5, man. Well, I am very happy to say this. I'm for my Cinco. I'm very happy to say that AJ, one of your songs actually made it on my list.
Oh,
yes. And I'm just gonna I will just put it on there and not say anything else.
Most days we just lay around.
there it is. Now I know why you didn't say it wasn't higher.
Be our guest, baby. Number 5 for me.
Great song.
When you put it on your top 10, I said, okay. I mean, that's an official classic song because not only does it make people, I mean, it's jovial, right? It gets people in the mood for a great time. It's very light, right? It's very just it's light but bold. And what I mean by that is it's just the different people that are singing, and then just the big finale. I mean, it's a wonderful classic song. It's just a wonderful classic song. So Avery, you got to get the Be Our Guest lyrics and put them back up.
Yeah, you got to go back, copy and paste.
Copy and paste, my man. Yeah, no, I when I saw that on there, I was like, we got when you mentioned it, I was like, I got to keep it under wraps. I didn't want to reveal that it was also on my list as well. So that's awesome. So there it is. There it is. Put ourselves to the test. Tie your neck around your neck, Sherry, and we'll provide the rest. Hey, who did the voice for the candle?
Oh, Lumiere?
Yeah, Lumiere.
I don't know the answer to that.
I'm gonna tell you that guy was great. I mean, I mean, really, as a voice actor,
The voice is perfect.
He nailed the part.
Perfect French male, I have to say. Like, it's perfect.
Sacre bleu.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That's awesome. Awesome job with the song lyrics, Avery. I agree, Scott. He does a fantastic job as always. Oh, dude, AJ, the Kingdom Times, my man. Put on Quattro.
Yeah.
Quattro, man. So what is number 4 for you?
This one I think might surprise a little bit, but this is from a movie and it's from a ride, and this is the Pirates of the Caribbean theme.
Dude, yes. Yo-ho, yo-ho. A Pirates Absolutely. So I got to do Pirates of the Caribbean. Let's do Pirates of the Caribbean song.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
I want to include the queue music in the actual ride too, because I love that the music in the queue too.
Yeah, here we go. So a lot of different. Here we go. A lot of queue music. Here we go. That's what I was looking for. There we go. Yep, that's it. The funny thing about this is, I mean, of course.
Yep, that's the cue music.
Now, here's the thing, though. When you say Pirates of the Caribbean in the movie, technically, the song in its fullness, right, is in the movie.
It's a little different from the ride in the movie. The movie uses, I don't want to say different, but it's pretty different from the actual ride. The ride uses yo-ho, Pirates of the Caribbean, but the movie is more instrumental.
Yep. Exactly.
I love both. I love both of them.
Of course. I mean, when you mentioned that number 4, I was like, that's awesome. Now, when we say quintessential classic, again, now why is Mary Poppins further back and Pirates of the Caribbean is a little forward? I think it's because of the nature of this song. The song just maybe it's just because I don't know, we're males.
This brings me back to the park. This brings me back to the Magic Kingdom. You know, all the trips I've taken. You know, I ride Pirates every single time. This takes me back.
Yep.
And that's I would, you know, I know a lot of people love Mary Poppins, and I do too. But like, you know, this holds a special place in me.
Yep. Oh, I mean, it's the great thing about that song is, too, again, another Sherman Brothers classic, and I think it's like, you know, when you see about the work that Sherman Brothers put into to put in their music, you know, I could see, like, in terms of culture of, let's say you looked at the history of this country 100 years from now, those guys would be in it, you know. Because they were that part. My favorite part of the queue is the chess game. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dead man's chess. That's what that is. I love that. Yeah, that's right. The refurbishing of the pieces were put out of place. They had to find Mark Davis's old sketchbook to recreate it. Wow. Yeah. Thomas knows some stuff about that. So that's awesome, man. All right, I got to write that down. Pirates of the Caribbean. I'm just gonna write POTC.
Yep.
Ride and movie. All right. Interesting. All right. So now for mine. Okay. So for my number 4. Okay. Now, again, I'm a sap. Okay. So I'm just going. I am a sap. So this is, some people might not even know this one, but it's from a very popular movie.
I'm afraid I'm not going to know it.
Well, it's an older movie, but when you hear it, you'll know some of the adults here, they'll know exactly what the song is as soon as they hear it, because it really is it's I mean, I guess it'd be kind of like a romantic song, you know. And I mean, I first saw this movie when I was I would say I was probably 7, 8 years old. But I'm wondering if people if they hear the beginning of this song.
I'll be your candle on the water.
You know what movie it's from?
I've heard this song, but I don't know where it's from.
Pete's Dragon.
Oh,
Candle on the Water. Yes, the original Pete's Dragon.
I think I've seen it once, and I'm so mad that I've only seen it once.
It's on Disney Plus, man. You gotta get on it.
Everything's on Disney Plus now. So
Everything is on it. Yeah, it's like if you're a Disney fan, you have no excuse now.
Yeah.
But yeah, even though this is like a romantic song, I actually like it because it was a very deep song for a Disney movie. It was because you're talking about the character in the movie. You know, she doesn't know if her husband's or her husband's alive or dead. He's been gone for so long. She's presuming he's dead, right? So there's a lot of emotion in that song. You know.
Yeah.
I remember when I hadn't watched the movie in a long time, from the 80s to the 90s, and I remember I bought it on DVD when they started coming out, when Disney came out with DVDs, and when I saw that, I was just like, I was like, oh man, this is a deep song. I like it. I like it. Our theme life, my first ever partner in crime, is heading out for the evening. Our theme life, Jen and Mike. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for coming on board. Make sure you subscribe to Our Themed Life. Check them out. Subscribe to them. Jen and Mike, we're keeping the light on for you. Whenever you're ready to come back on YouTube and do some more videos, we are here for you. We can't wait to see what you come back with. Oh man, Jim, dude, stop. Just because.
Jim.
I appreciate that, man. The world according to Jim, super chat, just because blessings, $3.33. Thank you so much for the super chat. Hey, I told you guys, the world according to Jim, this guy is a huge supporter of mine. I always appreciate it, Jim. Thank you. You are a blessing, man, especially when you do that. I really do appreciate that.
I got to say, every time I'm on your live stream, I always see Jim contributing even the smallest amount, and he's an awesome supporter. So, Jim, great. That's an awesome job.
Absolutely. It means, and Jim, it means the world. For some people, it's like I've seen some of these big live streamers. They don't even look at their super chats. They don't even call them out. And I'm sitting there going, guys, these are guys who are literally, they're giving you their money because of what you do. Yeah, I'm like, you need
shout out at least.
Yeah, I'm like, you need to give them credit. You need to show thankfulness.
At least say thank you. That's all it takes. Just one simple thank you. Exactly.
Say Scott Scherer, he likes that song too. Awesome. Kate Atwood, that's right. Helen Reddy, that's right. She was Nora in the Pete's Dragon. So Jim, thank you, man. You are too kind. I really do appreciate that, man. I really do. Awesome. Okay, so number 4, we got Quattro out the way. We are down to the top 3.
Yep.
Top 3. All right, man. Brother, what you got for me for top 3?
All right, this one is gonna surprise a lot of people.
Ooh.
And this is very broad when it comes to music. But I have the music you hear in Tomorrowland.
Oh man. Okay, so of course.
Just when you're walking past and through Tomorrowland, that music.
Yeah. So the Tomorrowland music loop. So you're talking about the one that is currently underway. Yes. So we're talking about this right here.
Oh yeah. And that's another one that always takes me back to the parks because Tomorrowland is my favorite Magic Kingdom area. And that one, when I hear that, it always takes me back.
That's awesome.
I love it.
Well, think about this. Name one other area in this world that has this type of theme.
That's what?
That has this type of theme, that has this type of music. There's nobody.
Yeah.
You go to a mall, you go to Universal, you go to even Carowinds or Cedar Fair, go to any other place, go to a freaking corporate building, go to NASA. You will not hear this. This is what makes this music, which I would agree with you in the top 3. It didn't make mine, but this makes sense because this it's so unique that you can immediately know where you are or what music that you're listening to. There is no other place that has this type of music.
Oh yeah.
So Avery's on board with that too, man. Avery, you didn't have any lyrics to worry about this time.
Yeah, no lyrics.
Hey, Jim, when was the last time you were at the Tomorrowland? How long has it been?
So last time I was in Disney was last October.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so at least you got the experience.
Oh, sorry. We were supposed to go this August. Yes, we were supposed to go this August, and we canceled our trip because of the pandemic. But miss it very much.
Yeah. Hey, been to that. Excuse me. Oh man. All right. So that's I would like to just keep that on that. You know what I've done though? This will tell you something about that music. When before I go to sleep, sometimes I will put it on YouTube, and I will have that music playing. I just to go to sleep to.
That's a good idea. Yep.
It literally like it transports you, right? It transports you. So Thomas, it's amazing. What's that?
It's like you're back in Tomorrowland.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Heading right towards Space Mountain. Or on the People Mover.
All around the People Mover, exactly. It's amazing how immediately when you walk into the different lands of the park, the music immediately shifts. Yeah, oh yeah.
That's what I love about Disney. Like seriously, this goes for every single park. Like every section of the park has its own music, and I love that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. One of the things I always loved about going into the Adventureland is that very thing. Like when you cross that bridge from off the Crystal Palace, and all of a sudden you hear the drums, and you hear the different the different tropical music going on. Like this is you go
from like classic Main Street music right to like these drums and jungle music. It's crazy.
Yeah. Now, see, here's the thing. I do not fall asleep to Adventureland. That's I don't think I could. Scott Shear always listening to that song at his house as well. That's awesome, Scott. That's awesome. Jim, looking forward to Disneyland reopening. Las Vegas opening weekend was great. Yeah, Jim, I was reading about that, and that was that was crazy. I gotta write this down. AJ. Tomorrowland theme. My knees are killing me now because I'm like right in front of the router. Okay, so Tomorrowland music. Okay, so here's the deal. I'm gonna get a chair. So all right. So hopefully you will not. The sound won't go crazy.
Oh, let's hope. It was like that. It happened when you moved to the router, but once I came on, it was better. So I'm hoping. Let's hope it stays like this.
Here we go. I think we're good.
Yeah, I think you're good.
All right, sweet. All right, it's like this is a little awkward because of where it is, but hey, if we're getting a good clear signal, I'm gonna keep this up. Okay, so number 3 for me, let me move this appropriately here. There we go. So number 3 for me. There we go. Let's do that. We're a little bit. There we go. Better light. I should have had that there. All right. So now I was torn on my number 3 because I had two songs that come from this movie. Now one was very sentimental, right? And when you know which movie it is after I give you this song, you'll know exactly what it is. Scott Shearer, I'm with you, man. I'm with you. I think a lot of us are there with you. But this song, what I absolutely love about it is how I just love what it means, like the overall meaning behind it. So here we go. Let's see if we can get it. Here we go.
Elephant fly. I seen the front porch swing, heard the diamond ring. I seen a polka dot railroad tie, but I be done seen about everything.
When I see an elephant fly. Oh yeah, Dumbo.
Of course.
When I see an elephant fly, what I love about that song is, and this is the reason why it hit number 3, is it ponders the absurd, right? But also ponders the possible.
Of course, yeah.
And I know it's like, David, it's just a cartoon song. It's not that deep, man. I was like, no. When you understand the story behind what Dumbo put up with, and now and to see what he accomplished at the end of the movie, it's an amazing song. And then like when they do a reprise of that song at the end of Dumbo, I still get it's like somebody still cutting onions. I absolutely love that song. Love that movie. So take a guess what my alternate number 3 would have been from that movie.
Casey Jr.
Oh man, I thought about that one. No. It's more sentimental.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Oh come on, you got to know this. You got to.
If you play it, I'll play it.
All right, here we go.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I feel stupid. I feel so stupid now.
Don't worry, man. It's all good. It's all good. Dude, look who is in the house tonight.
Oh.
DPC Dad.
Oh, I haven't seen Craig on live streams in a long time.
Greg, welcome aboard, my man. Good to have you here tonight.
Hey, Craig.
It's been a while. Good to have you here tonight, man. Everybody say hello to DPC Dad. Good to have you here. Awesome. But yeah, Baby Mine would have been my alternate number 3.
Yep.
The problem was when I had Candle on the Water, I'm like, okay, I had some sappiness. I need to get a little bit more, get more energy. After all, it's like, I gotta have energy.
Yep. Have you seen the live action remake?
No.
Yeah. I think the Baby Mine in that live action remake will definitely put a tear in your eye too.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? I don't know, man. There was something about it that I don't know. It just didn't ring with me for some reason. Like I saw the preview.
A lot. Yeah. I was the same thing with Aladdin, but like I gave it a try and look what happened. I love it.
This is true. Very true. All right. Good point, my man. All right. We're on numero dos.
Oh. All right.
Look at that. Thank you, kids. Thank you, kids. That's awesome. All right, man. So number 2, man, what we got?
Number 2. So if you can tell by my shirt, my number 2 is the park loop for Epcot, and this includes both Future World and the World Showcase.
Very good. Well, I tell you what, let's go through the entrance music loop. Now, is this the old one or the new one?
I don't know. I think it's the current one.
Current one, yeah. Probably.
Yeah.
Because what's interesting is that some people they confuse them. So here we go. How about this one?
Yeah, I like that one a lot. But I think there's another one too. I'm not sure. Which one is that? Is that current or the past?
We'll find out.
But I was listening to that one. Yeah, it's that one too. I don't know which one.
I think I know which one you're talking about, and this is the one that they have listed. Oh yeah, okay. They actually have the park, the ride music in there integrated. I know which one you're talking about. Let me find it. You want the Future World loop? Maybe we try that.
Yeah, you know the one that I don't know. I'm not good at like humming, but like it's like da 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 da. You know what I'm talking?
No, it's all right. Here we go. I'm gonna do this.
That's the one I listened to though. Sure. I'm not sure. I don't care. But all the Future World music I love.
Hold on. I'm trying to get to the part, the electronic part. I can't get it.
It's okay. But yeah.
Here we go. Maybe this is it. No, see, it starts off with that.
We're getting there.
I think that's it. Oh shoot! Come on.
Yeah, it sounds familiar.
Okay. It's 52 minutes. 52 minutes. So I'm wondering if, because the thing is, there's elements of that theme that I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
That I really like, and as well, and yeah, I can't. I was trying to find that exact one, and it said that was from like 2019. I'm like, well, I'm trying to find that section that we know about. Now the 1982 Epcot Big Noah Mountain 5, I absolutely love that one. Now, of course, again, I'm a sentimental. I'm a sentimental sap. The big remodeling of Epcot is going to be interesting. Yes, I agree. And the retro vibe.
That's the big thing I'm worried about. I'm afraid they're going to take that retro aspect of Epcot away and replace it with modern. I'm sure it will be great. Like, a lot of things Disney do when they remodel stuff is really good, but I'm afraid I'm going to lose that Epcot feeling in future worlds.
Yep, absolutely. No, I actually when I first saw the plans for it, one of the things that I was afraid of is that it would be what I would call too, and this is not, I don't mean this in a disparaging way, but it was too, like, I was afraid that they were going to go too corporate. Like it's going to be just kind of bland corporate office building type music, because it just, a lot of their stuff, it seemed like it was going that way. So Avery, I would agree right there. I'm glad they're keeping Spaceship Earth as is for now. I mean, I only hope that I can get back to actually ride it. But yeah, no, I'm with you there. Sorry, man. I was trying to find the music for it. So that's here we go. Let's see if I can find it. So World Showcase music. Try that. World Showcase music loop. There we go. All right,
the thing is with World Showcase, they play different music in the different countries, but
right.
I'm talking, like when you're in the hub, when you're at the beginning of World Showcase, they kind of do like a mix of all of them. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So this right here is the International Gateway.
Yeah, International Gateway is great too. That's why I said it was. That's why I said it was very broad. Like, you can take. I love every country music in World Showcase.
Yeah, no, I know that. I think when you're bringing the different theme that I think of. Now, of course, we're going to have our thing about Illuminations probably till we die. Illuminations is, in my opinion, you talk about a classic fireworks show. That was a perennial classic fireworks show. The music was astounding, and for them, and when you take something out like that, it's. I mean, that's like, talk about timeless as Mary Poppins. Yes, I can say that is timeless as Mary Poppins. What do you think?
I agree, and I didn't want to say anything, but my number one will kind of explain that.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for you to say your number two, and then I'll say my number one.
All right. So we'll do Epcot music. All right, very good. All right, so my number two. Oh man, I'm going to have to say that when you it's really funny. You had number two. You actually had. Let's see here. You had which one was it? Yep, you got Be Our Guest. That was the one that I was thinking. Okay, so Be Our Guest. Okay, so this one I think is one that I think I'm always going to have a spot, just a spot for this, and it's just, and of course I didn't say current. We didn't say current park. We said whatever, right? The parks and music. So I give you this. See if anybody can recognize it. Does Disneyland produce bad theme music? Absolutely not, Jim.
Bad theme music. Oh no.
Absolutely not.
don't think any Disney park produces bad music.
Now, of course, everybody's sitting there going, "Well, Dave, where was that? Where was that?" And maybe if I fast forward a little bit, you will recognize it. This is a classic Epcot ride. If you need another hint.
I think I know what it is.
What do you think?
Is it Horizons?
Yeah, you got it, my man.
Yeah. I've never ridden it, which is another thing I was too young for. Like, I missed it, but everybody explains how it was like the best ride ever.
Yeah. Horizons, man, number 2. Even though it's no longer around, it still deserves a top 5 entry because I absolutely, like, when I hear that music, I can literally tell you where we are in the ride. I can literally say, okay, here we are in 1920s future. And okay, this music right here will take you into the underwater scene for the underwater city. And then I'm like, oh yeah, this is the scene where the space shuttle lifts off. I'm telling you, dude, Horizons, it's a ride that they never should have done away with. I love Mission Space. I absolutely love Mission Space. But man, but Horizons it's the that's Disney music that I can never not listen to. I absolutely love it. Now there's a reason why I made number 2. It's because it's no longer. It got one notch below another song, and the only reason why was because this song is still relevant for today. So there's a little hint for my number 1 there. All right. So here we go.
We're there. We're there.
We're there. Okay. So here we go. I am going to give you the floor. I want you to name again for everybody who just came on board here. For Scuba Cat 3, excuse me, Buzz Lightyear Space Ranger Spin. That's an interesting song. I like that. That's exactly right, Noah. If you can dream it, you can do it. Oh, well, here you go. Scuba Cat 3, good question. Which Horizons ending was your favorite, though? That would determine my ranking of this channel.
Oh, Dave, you're on the spot.
You are wrong. Well, all right. Here we go. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be absolutely honest. I actually love the desert. I love the desert scene. When you're flying through the desert, I absolutely love that part. Of course, the other thing is, I think I also love the desert part as well because you can smell all the oranges.
Oh, I love it when they do that. Yeah. Like also when they do that in Soaring too, like you smell those. I love that.
Exactly, Thomas. See, like that's exactly right. Horizons, definitely in my opinion, and I would say with many others, that ride was what was Walt Disney's vision. I actually truly believe that it embodied it. Yep. Yes. Scuba Cat 3. Scuba Cat 3. If I'm still your number 1 channel for that, I am forever grateful. Look at this. Desert is the correct answer. I will stay for number 1 now. You're awesome, Scuba Cat 3. Thank you, man. All right, so AJ, The Kingdom Times, your songs from 10 to number 2, go.
So, from number 10, I had Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious from Mary Poppins. Number 9, Be Prepared from The Lion King. Number 8, the Space Mountain theme you hear in the queue. Number 7, Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. Number 6, Friend Like Me from Aladdin. 5, I Can Go the Distance from Hercules. 4, Pirates of the Caribbean theme. 3, the Tomorrowland music loop. And number 2, the Epcot park music in both Future World and World Showcase.
Outstanding, man. Outstanding job. All right, so my 10-2 are as follows. Number 10, Whale of a Tale from 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Number 9, Let's Go Fly a Kite from Mary Poppins. Again, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious should be in there, but Let's Go Fly a Kite kind of gets it over the line. Number 8, Zippity Doo Dah Day from Song of the South and Splash Mountain. Number 7, Under the Sea from The Little Mermaid. Number 6, Imagination from the original ride, Journey into Imagination. Number 5, Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast. Number 4, Candle on the Water from Pete's Dragon. Number 3, When I See an Elephant Fly from Dumbo. And number 2, Horizons from Epcot. I'm sorry. Horizons from Epcot Center. All right. Numero uno, my man. Oh, here we go. We got a little super chat, or not super chat, but just some chat. Scott Shearer, love that ride so much at Epcot. Love flying. Absolutely, Scott. Absolutely, man. That's Soarin', Mission Space. Any ride that gets me on flying, I'm in it. Space Mountain Q number 1 for me. Interesting, Jim. Interesting. I think that's you cannot go wrong with these choices. Cannot go wrong. All right, AJ. So from numero uno, from the Kingdom Times, my Ultra Roadie and partner in crime, it's yours.
So, my number 1 Disney music also comes from Epcot. It is the whole entire soundtrack of Illuminations.
Oh, yeah. I knew exactly where this was going, and I dig it.
Yep. This is not just the fireworks show. This is from when they light the torches to the very end when you're walking out when they play Tapestry of Nations. I am talking about the whole entire soundtrack.
Yep, exactly. Here's a little clip of it if I can get it going. Hold on a second. That's it.
Love it.
I have to say, you know what, AJ? I'm disappointed I didn't put this in my top 10. I am disappointed in myself. All right, you know what? All right, roadies. I'm gonna do a do-over. This is number 11. This is number 11. I'm just gonna mark my number. This is not a top 10 for me. This is top 11. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You cannot go wrong with this music.
You know, I seriously, when they announced this was going away, I wanted to break something. It was my gosh.
Yeah.
Seriously? Don't get me wrong. Epcot Forever is a very nice show, and I'm sure Harmonious, the newest one, is going to be fantastic. But seriously, Illuminations, there was never, ever, and I don't think there will be anything like that ever.
No.
It was amazing.
No, I mean, a 20-year run.
That show that's Epcot. That show, it was Epcot. Yep,
exactly. When you think of Epcot, this whole show, the music embodied Epcot. It embodied just the experience of that park.
Yeah.
And this is what's interesting, AJ. See, now, even this will tell you that I'm not just nostalgic. When I tell people what is the better music show from Epcot, see, because I grew up watching the old one, right, from the 80s and the 90s, right? I tell people Illuminations was the best, even better than the old ones. And the reason why is it like you said, it embodied Epcot. It wasn't just that. See, the original show at Epcot, it kind of took in some other classical pieces.
Yeah.
Some, it took in some Beethoven, some Mozart, some other. I think Tchaikovsky was in it and stuff.
Yeah.
It took all that stuff. Instead, this was completely original, and it just when you're walking out of that park and you're hearing that the chants, the people singing.
God, I love it.
Goosebumps right now just thinking of it.
Seriously, I think it's called Tapestry of Nations. It was a parade in Epcot, but they transferred it over to Illuminations when you walk out. And seriously, I think, honestly, I'm going to be very honest. I think that part is better than the actual show itself. I love that part. Walking out and then you listen to that and then the chants and the people singing. I love it.
What better way to end your night for vacation? Right?
Seriously. I mean, there will never, ever be anything like Illuminations, ever.
No. I mean, Thomas right here. Horizons was the embodiment of Future World. Illuminations did the same for World Showcase. Actually, Thomas, I think it did the World Showcase and Epcot as a whole. I mean, I really do think it was all that. I mean, like right here, this part right here. I mean, just absolutely love that. Yeah, absolutely love that.
Oh, Avery's typing the lyrics to Promise, which is right after the show ends.
Yeah, yeah, that's right. Avery, he's the lyric meister.
Yeah,
absolutely. Look at that, Big No Mountain 5. Stop chopping the onions, Avery. That's awesome. Donna Fallen, World Showcase. World Showcase is your favorite place at Disney World. That's awesome, Donna. That's awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, you know what's interesting, AJ? This is so funny, dude. I almost feel like my number one is anticlimactic.
Really?
I do, and it's not because of like I feel bad about my choices. I don't, but Illuminate. I almost want to leave. I almost want to end the stream with that, and not say my number one because get this. The number one for me was also in your list.
Oh, let me look at my list. I want to see something you haven't said. Oh. I'll leave it up to you.
Oh, no, here we go. I'll go through a couple of comments. Tister Mink, it's been a fun night. Gonna get going, but so happy to see everyone here again. Tister Mink, thank you so much for coming out. Tell your dad thank you as well. 2 Square Road 231. Dan the Man from Colorado. Thank you guys both. Y'all are awesome. I hope you and your family are doing great out there. Y'all stay safe. And we'll be talking with you guys again, Lord willing. Here we go. Yeah, see Avery. There you go. We go on to the joy to the tears. We go on to new fun. Yeah, there it is. It's not promises. We go on, which is the finale to it's we go on, which is the finality to Illuminations. Exactly. I mean, here's the thing, AJ. Here's the thing. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna let you guess what my number one is based on that.
It's on my list, right?
It's on your list. It's absolutely on your list. I'm sitting here going, man. I mean, it's my number one. I will always love it. But it's like when you pointed out Illuminations, I'm going, man. It's like I didn't think my list through as well as I should have.
Okay. Okay. I have two guesses.
All right.
I'm gonna go with either I Go the Distance or A Friend Like Me.
Oh no, that's not it. No.
Oh, was it a park thing?
Yes. Well, no. Here's the thing. I'm gonna go ahead and just play it, just for the just to make it anticlimactic even more.
Oh, okay.
We're really bad eggs.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at this, Avery. Tomorrow's Child. I should have put that in my list too. Guys, here's the thing. There's so many of them, but I can never put this below number one. It's just, I absolutely, here's the reason why Pirates of the Caribbean is my number one song. Number one, I mean, first, I tell people, anytime you go to Walt Disney World, you have to ride this ride. Every time. You have to. It defines theming. It defines thrills. It defines imagination, immersion, everything about a ride. It's, and it tells a story, Yep. It's absolutely that. I love pirates too. That's the other thing. Like I love the stories of pirates. Like I remember I read stories about Blackbeard. I've read Treasure Island's one of my all-time classic books. And so I mean, pirates have a warm place in my heart. And so I mean, you have that part about it, and that song, I remember when I was listening to it, it takes me back to my childhood. Yep. It refills my sense of adventure, and there it is. There it is, Avery. I was gonna say it's a little anticlimactic, but I did find it interesting. AJ, that two of my songs, two songs, yep, both yours and mine, ended up on the list together. That's really cool. I like that. I absolutely like that. But yeah, number one, with a bullet. See, look, like right here. We kindle and char, inflame and ignite. Drink up the hearties yo-ho. We burn up the city. We're really a fright. It's just epic, man.
What I love about it is that the actual lyrics are so dark, but then when they sing it, it's like this happy song. It's so funny. I love it.
I think that's absolutely why I love it, is that it actually it's a stark contrast, right? Yeah. In terms of what you're singing about and the mood that you're in. That is awesome. Let's see. I normally ride Pirates later at night while the fireworks are going on because the weight drops to 15 minutes. Mm-hmm. Oh, that's a great way to ride Pirates. Great way. I actually like riding it at night better myself. Though on a hot Florida day, oh yeah, that is a great place to go.
You see, it doesn't really matter for me because it's either way you're inside. It's dark, so I mean, it doesn't really matter for me.
Yeah,
compared to an outdoor attraction, but still, it's definitely one of the best rides in Disney attractions.
Well, I think the reason why I'm with Thomas on this is because it already has a nighttime feel in the ride itself, right?
Yes, that's true.
So when you're walking out, you still feel like the story hasn't ended yet. I think that's what the cool is about it. So Jim, thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for your support, your super chat tonight. Awesome live stream, YouTube. Blessings to everyone. Be safe, Jim. Hey, stay safe, whatever you're doing out there. We hope to see you again next time. But yeah, so all right, so AJ, with that, all right, I'm just gonna go back to your number one. I like your number one better. I'm like, I cannot believe. I was just like, of course, it's. I totally agree with that, and I'm sitting there going, why didn't I include it? I'm like kicking myself.
No, when you first told me the topic, instantly that was my number one. Seriously, when I read favorite or top 10 Disney songs, I stopped there. I'm like, Illumination soundtrack, number one. That's it.
Yeah. I mean, look at this. Is there a number 0? Yes, Dan. Yes, Dan. There is. This is it.
There it is.
You know, there's your number 0.
I'm being honest. Every day, almost, I put that on the TV. That soundtrack.
Yeah.
The whole entire thing. What is it, like an hour or something? The whole thing. But
Yeah.
like, that's all I like when I'm just sitting there doing nothing on my phone. I'll throw that on the TV in the background.
Yep. 0. Awesome. Louis Thomas, I was actually, you know what, Thomas? Grim Grin and Ghost didn't end up on our list, and that's a good point.
I was debating it. I was seriously debating that.
Yep. Well, here, you know, AJ, here's the thing. Illuminations did pop in my mind, and for some reason, I focused more of the songs, like the lyrical songs. But and that was the majority of my list. You know, but I still had, you know, I still had the instrumental from. I mean, and it's not even really instrumental. It's part of a park. But Horizons was the old one that I wish that I had. You know, should I have exchanged it for Illuminations? Nah.
Yeah. Knowing you, I don't think you would.
I can't do it. I just can't. I can't. Yeah. Well, here we go. Scuba Cat 3. I like all the park music and ambiance. It's not what people think of specifically, but it's a big reason we love to be there. Yeah. Exactly. Scuba Cat 3. You know,
I'll even throw in the Magic Kingdom Main Street loop on my TV. Seriously, it wasn't on my list, and it's definitely not my favorite music loop, but I will still throw it on because it's so good. I love it.
Yeah, you know what? Now that you mention it, you know, now if you're talking about Main Street loops and all that, what now this would end up, if this was like including holidays, I didn't include holidays. The Christmas loop from Main Street and from Epcot and from Hollywood Studios. Anytime it's Christmas, like when I am getting my Christmas trees ready, my Christmas decorations ready, I put all 3 of those parks down on the playlist.
Yep.
Dude, it takes me like 3 hours to get everything done. I go that playlist lasts that whole playlist. You go through each one of those parks. It's about 3 hours, over 3 hours long.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, like when school's around and I'm doing homework, I'll throw on a park music loop just for the sake of it, you know, just to, you know, put something in the background. And I know usually music distracts me from doing work, but for some reason those park loops won't.
Yeah. Because of the music loops, I can't do my work with those on because I start reminiscing, right? But this, what's funny about that is you do it for schoolwork. I will do it to go to sleep. Like I will do it to. And I think it's because like, when I get ready to go to bed and I have that music going, I start dreaming of being in the park. Right? I start just remembering like here's the new AstroTurf area there in Magic Kingdom where I was hearing this, you know, and then like, oh yeah, here's a little part right here in Epcot where, you know, Illumination, the Fountain of Nations was, you know. I mean, of course, you know, don't get me started on Fountain of Nations. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Seriously, I don't know. Somebody get rid of that.
Yeah. I was like, so somebody asked us like, Dave, would your stream go PG-13? I'm like, yeah, it'd be PG-13. So that's awesome. Well, hey, AJ, it's almost 11 o'clock. We dude, 2 hours has flown by.
Yeah.
Flown by.
Seriously.
I mean, I hope you had fun.
Definitely. Thank you. Again, thank you very much for having me. This was awesome.
Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely. Well, hey, I am going to give you the floor here to basically tell everybody here, the 14 viewers, the 14 roadies in the house right now about your channel. Tell them all about what you're doing and what's coming up, and just tell them about your channel. And Man, I totally screwed that segue up, but there you go. Again, worst produced show on the internet. AJ is much better produced than I am.
So thank you again, Dave. So my channel is basically, I initially intended to do like Disney news and stuff like that, but obviously that's not the case. I used to do a lot of live streams, and I did some videos here and there, but I haven't been active in a long time, but now I'm starting to try and get back into it. So what you can expect is probably some more videos of really more like Disney quizzes. I've tried to start doing those more, but maybe I'll throw in a live stream here and there. Maybe one day I can get Dave onto my channel. That would be really awesome. But yeah, so it would be awesome if you guys could stop by. I would really love that. Me and Dave are great friends. We work together. So yeah, that's the Kingdom plans for you.
Awesome, man. I'm very happy that I've been able to collaborate with you as my partner channel, my partner in crime, and also an Ultra Roadie. Dude, you are the only one that defines that. And I thank you so guys, this is one of the reasons. Let me tell you the history just real quick. AJ is an Ultra Roadie and partner channel. He is the one who helped me devise my logo, my banner, and my outro on my video. This guy right here does amazing work. And when you do that, I believe that there's just important recognition to give somebody who really just does amazing work for as a partner channel. So AJ, again, thank you for being an awesome partner and an awesome person. And so guys, before we head out of here, before you go, make sure you choke slam the like button for this video. Make sure you subscribe to this awesome partner in crime, as well as my channel, Roadtrip Dave. Also, look in the description below. You can find my other partner channels such as Our Theme Life, such as Dreamers Empire, and Rob Fuzz and Resort TV 1. Also, also another Ultra Roadie who is an amazing contributor to my channel and supporter, Big Noah Mountain 5. So I'm giving him some love tonight. Make sure you subscribe to him, guys. He does amazing drawing videos. He does amazing quiz videos. This guy, I mean, he's like he crafts it. He makes it from scratch. People makes it from scratch. Big Noah Mountain 5. Subscribe to him as well. Also, guys, don't forget to bookmark and remember to go to www.thelifeplace.com. That's where you can find all sorts of family-friendly live streamers like me, like AJ, and like so many others. You can find out when they're scheduled to go and find out other special events. Also, subscribe to the Live Place YouTube channel because we do a lot of collaborations there as well. So, guys, that is your top 10 favorite Disney songs for both the Kingdom Times and Road Trip Dave. And until next time, my roadies. Laters.